I'm Starla.
I'm Mik.
And we are Our Family Plays Games.
But shh, we're on a thieving mission.
Yes, we are.
We're thieving.
And we're going to bring you our preview of Caper Europe by Keymaster Games.
Yes.
The designer is Unai Rubio, and the art is by Josh Emrich.
Now, everybody, this is kind of a reprint or reimagine of a game that came out in 2018. And now it's going on Kickstarter through Keymaster. So let's get an overview of this game of masterminds and thieves.
Being the greatest mastermind to ever wander Europe is no small feat. It takes a tight-knit crew of thieves, the latest gear, and proper planning. Get it right and you'll be stealing from the most famous places on the continent. Your role as a mastermind is to recruit a crew of thieves, send them to locations across Europe, and provide them with gear. It's your job to utilize your resources efficiently to steal goods and outmaneuver your opponent's plan. Being a great mastermind is about more than the things you walk away with. It's the thrill of a well-thought-out plan coming together. The setup, the sting. Properly deploy your thieves and gear to dominate locations. Interrupt your opponent's plans and win the night. You've got 6 rounds to plan and play your card. Nothing like a tight timeline to up the stakes. Now, in this game...
Are the police, La Policia after us?
I don't think so.
Okay, we're good, okay.
Now,
yes.
In this game, the whole objective of this game, you just want to be the greatest mastermind in Europe.
And you want to just steal stuff.
Yeah,
and make sure you can do it before your opponent, because this is a really cool 2-player game, because it is for 2 players. Now, let me tell you, family, we are doing a prototype, and we were only able to play Paris, but in the game, you're going to have 4 locations. You're going to have Paris, you're going to have Rome, London, and Barcelona.
Lots of places to steal stuff.
And the cool thing about it, they kind of ramp up in difficulty. So once you master Paris, which is kind of like a starter, kind of learn the ropes of how to steal stuff, then you go up the rope to all the others. And then Barcelona, the last one, that's when you really have to make sure you can master your craft, because it's going to be a challenge. Definitely.
To get away with all of that loot.
Yes, and try to beat out the other mastermind that's trying to take your loot too. Because she tried to take all my loot a lot of times.
So next up, we're going to talk about the objectives of this game.
Yes, let's do it, family.
In Caper, your goal is to score the most points, which are gained by winning locations, collecting stolen goods, and equipping thieves with their preferred gear. The mastermind with the most points, tallied at the end of 6 rounds, is the winner. So now, let's talk about how you play this game.
Yes, because we learned the objective of how to be the best mastermind and to deliver your thieves around the locations to go steal some stuff.
That's right, all over Europe.
Yes, all over Europe to steal stuff. I feel so cool. Because you know the one thing, that this game really kind of feels like that 1960s, 1960s kind of like that suave, and like you're gonna get on a Pan Am plane after you steal stuff to try to get over to the United States. I like that.
One of those old movies with Cary Grant and Katharine Hepburn.
Ooh, Katharine Hepburn. I like her. Yeah. And so you can go over and you steal some stuff and jump on a plane, eating your French food and having a good old time. And say, oh, after I stole from Paris, let's go over to London so I can have some fish and chips and steal over there too.
Exactly.
I like that.
Now,
cool.
when you play this game,
Yes.
the main thing you want to do, you want to win.
You want to win.
And you've got 6 rounds in which to do so.
Yes. So let's find out how to play this thing.
In Caper, you and your opponent will play Thief and Gear cards out to locations over 6 rounds, alternating between Thief rounds and Gear rounds. A round consists of masterminds taking turns choosing a card from their hand to play at a location or on a thief on their side of the board. After both masterminds play a card, they will exchange the remaining cards in their hands and continue this process until there is only 1 card left in hand. Yes, now this is a very unique game.
Yes, it is.
And you know, the way it's set up where you and your opponent, you sit across from each other.
Trying to go back and forth, with drafting, taking cards back and forth, knowing that, I want 3 of these cards, but I know my opponent, that other mastermind is going to take one of them.
Yeah, but you never know what they have in their hand.
Yeah.
So they may be giving you something
You might be getting something good.
You don't know.
Because sometimes I gave you some good cards, like that one that gave you 3 coins. Because coins, y'all, are valuable.
Yes.
And they're in short supply. You only get 10 of them. But they have a rule where if your opponent has more coins than you, and you need a coin, you take them from them.
That's if the supply is empty.
Yes, if the supply is empty.
Yeah, you use coins to purchase gear.
Yes, and to use that gear. But sometimes the gear might not have on there because you have to find a way to kind of combine your cards and your thieves and everything, because you only get 3 thieves at a location and you only put 3 gear on those thieves.
On a thief.
Yes. So you gotta you gotta pick and choose what you're gonna do with your cards.
Yes. So you just have to make decisions, and that's the strategy of the game. Making decisions. Once you get those cards in your hand, deciding which card is going to serve me best at this point in time.
Because you got to keep using those capers so you can move that little caper man back and forth so you can gain majority.
And control the location.
Yes, and get that location and the points that come with it and the special, bonus prizes that you get. Because that's what it's all about. That's what it's all about.
Yes.
Yeah, so it's a very interesting game.
It is.
And I definitely want to see the final product.
I really think that they thought this all out.
Yeah.
Where they have the different, you can get different goods and those
stolen goods.
Goods. I like the way they put that together in the game. So I know it's going to be something very interesting for people to play.
Yeah.
I think once they do the research and check out the Kickstarter, that they're going to
research, y'all. Research.
They're going to see, why this game is, back in print and why people want to play this game.
Yeah, because it's really interesting, and we love our 2 players because it's me and you going back and forth, and we went back and forth on this one. So we really want to see the the other cities, to see the up in difficulty, because that's going to be really, really interesting.
And there's a little bit of take that in Caper too.
A little bit of take that,
a little bit,
and we're gonna find that take that.
Yes,
we're gonna take that take that.
When you can.
Yeah, and we did attack each other
Just
a little bit because at one time I attacked you, and then you really hurt me, and you said, "Don't attack me."
That's right.
But I did it, y'all. I attacked.
Yes.
I attacked.
He always starts, and then I have to finish it.
I hate when you finish it.
You know my saying, don't start none, won't be none.
I know. It's worse than finding the police, y'all. It's worse than finding the police. So I tell you.
That's pretty much how you play Caper.
Yeah, and it's really, really lots of fun. It's really easy to learn.
Yeah.
It's easy to teach.
It is easy to learn.
So I'm really looking forward to this coming back out. Really looking forward.
Yeah, I am too.
Yeah, so definitely check out the Kickstarter. It's going on now. The Kickstarter is going on now. So you can definitely take a look at it and get the Mastermind edition that has a whole bunch of stuff in it. So, hey, let's check it out, y'all.
Exactly.
Let's check it out.
So I hope you've enjoyed our preview of Caper.
Yes.
And this was a paid preview.
Yes, it was.
And I hope that you'll go and check out the Kickstarter and just, take a look at it. See if it's something that you'll want to put at your table.
And see if you could be the better mastermind and steal up all over Europe. Just stealing stuff. I love it.
Now, if you want to know more about us and where you can find us, We are on social media.
Yes.
Facebook.
Yes.
Twitter.
Yeah.
Instagram.
Woo.
We're also on YouTube.
Yeah.
Sometimes on the Dice Tower.
Sometimes on the Dice Tower.
And if you're in Omaha, you can find us on KPAL Cox Channel 22.
Y'all, we on TV, y'all. Yeah.
So hope again you enjoyed this preview of Caper. Hope you'll check it out on Kickstarter. You see something?
I think
the
5-0. Oh, excuse me, we're in Paris. The La Police is coming.
I think it's time
We gotta go.
to
All right. Bye, y'all.
Bye, everybody.
Bye, y'all. Love y'all. Bye.